What is up, guys? Thanks for checking out today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more daily content. I greatly appreciate it. Today we're going to be going over my basic settings, my sensitivity settings, and my auto pickup settings so that you guys understand better how to play and maybe they can help you become better. So let's get right to it. So to start off, you have your Crosshair Colors, and these are just basic. It's kind of preference. You have white, green, yellow, and blue, so whichever one you prefer you can choose. Some of them are different for different environments, like the green Crosshair probably wouldn't work that good in sand-hot, just like the yellow Crosshair probably wouldn't work that good in the desert. Some other basic things like the shotgun, you're going to want an arm release, that way you can aim with your finger and just release when you have your crosshair on the enemy, and same for your crossbow. Aim assist, I don't like it because sometimes you can have enemies knocked and you're going to automatically shoot at them even if there's enemies near them that aren't knocked. Peek and fire is a basic one you're going to want to turn on. That's just really simple. It's gonna put the two little buttons in the top left of your screen. They're gonna allow you to peek out. Now you can get headshotted easily, so do be careful. You don't want peek and open scope on because it's gonna be very distracting. It's gonna kind of just launch you into combat, and you don't want that. Another thing that I have is the display left side fire button. Now a lot of people playing claw mode, I don't. I play with my right forefinger and my thumb, so I have the left side fire button on. Now you can turn it on only when the scope is on, and that is what I do. That way only when you have the scope zoomed in you have it on. Another thing, you're going to want auto open doors on. Now that's preference. I mean, if you want to open the doors up by yourself, that's up to you, but I have auto open on. I'm going to let you guys look at this one more time, that way you have a better understanding, so just take a quick glance. Alright, so let's get to my sensitivity settings. Now, I play on generally medium settings. These are kind of what I use. I'm going to take some time with the camera movement, that way you guys can copy them if you want to use the exact same settings. Most of them are actually default, and I haven't really changed them because I'm so used to the defaults, and once you kind of get used to a sensitivity, it's very hard to change. Now, one I would recommend changing is the scope that you decide to use a lot. You're going to want the sensitivity a tad bit higher. I used it 4 times a lot, so I move it up to about 20%. But again, it's preference, and I recommend playing with these a lot until you find what's best for you. Now again, I use these sensitivity settings, and they are very good for me, and I am very good with them. You may use these sensitivity settings and they may not work as good for you. So like I said, I recommend playing around with them until you get what you want, until you find what works best for you. Alright, so let's move on to your auto pickup tab. Now, this is very important because without auto pickup you go very slow, especially in the beginning of the game. You'll find that your enemies and or your friends that have auto pickup on will get the guns before you. Now if you're a greedy little bastard, you might want to turn this shit on. So now in the auto pickup tab, you can almost customize everything from how much ammo you want to how much meds or grenades you want. Now for the meds, these are what I use. The bandages, I would just take them down to 5 because you rarely use them, and move the painkillers, your first aids, and your energy drinks up. And grenades and smokes, they're all going to be preset on 0. Just up them to like 2, that way you automatically pick them up and you don't have to be wasting extra time. Now let's get to the controls layout. Now you can choose wherever you want your left side fire button. I have it displayed on the left. But some main things are, you're going to want to enlarge your right side fire button. That way it's easier to click and easier to access and time quenching situations. You're going to want to move your aim down sight button closer to it. That way you can tap one then the other real quick and you don't have that much time in between, because that time's a huge deal if your enemy can get the shot off on you. Now when it comes to graphics, obviously as your phone doesn't perform that well, I recommend playing on low graphics, but if it performs good, these are the graphics that I use, and I have an iPhone 8. Anyways guys, I want to thank you guys yet again for checking out this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more daily content. I greatly appreciate it. And go check out some more videos. Bye!